Hello, Debbie here. Today is my weekly whip and chat where I am going to work on diamond painting and just chit chat with you guys for a little bit and just tell you what's been going on around here, tell you some things going on with my diamond paintings, and then also just anything else that happens to come up. I'm working on Nightfall by Kat Fedora, and that is from Unimade. I haven't worked on this one in a long time, so I am glad to be getting back to it, and hopefully I can get some of this done. Let me know how you guys are doing. I have been away for about a week and a half. I don't know if anybody noticed or not, but I have been really sick, guys. I sounds better than what I did. I was debating if I was even going to do a video because my voice is so crackly, but I've been missing you guys and I wanted to go ahead and do a video, let you know what's going on, but hopefully everyone is doing well. I started feeling bad last Wednesday, I mean almost over a week ago now, a week and a half ago, and I just started feeling kind of yuck, and not just really bad, but just really tired and just really couldn't get any motivation to do anything. Then all of a sudden I started having cold-like symptoms and thought, well, I'm just getting a end of the summer cold. Well, Thursday, this went on all day on Thursday. On Thursday I got up and I felt even worse than I did on Wednesday and started running a fever, just did not want anything to eat, felt absolutely miserable, and I just kind of laid around. And then by the weekend, I was just so bad. I just didn't want to do anything, didn't want to go anywhere, and I just basically laid around all weekend. And then I thought, well, maybe I'm getting bronchitis because that's something that I've gotten in the past, and my chest started hurting really bad. It hurt to breathe. So my husband actually wanted to take me to the urgent care on Saturday, and I told him I really didn't want to. I would rather wait, go to the doctor on Monday if I needed to. So I called my doctor on Monday and could not get in with her until Friday. And I knew there was no way that I could wait for a week. Over the weekend, I had completely lost my voice, could not talk at all on Saturday. And Sunday, it started coming back a little bit, but it was very scratchy. It was nothing but a whisper. So on Monday, I just knew, like, I've got to see somebody. So I went to another one of their locations and saw a physician's assistant. Well, then Paige started feeling bad too. And so I told her, let's try to make an appointment together. You need to go with me. And she hasn't been sick since March. So I gave her this mess, I'm assuming. So we both went on Monday to the doctor. And thank goodness it was close by here because I was dragging. I didn't want to drive, but I didn't have a choice if I wanted to go to the doctor. So I took Paige, and she didn't have the same symptoms as me, which was I thought was really strange. So anyway, we went to the physician's assistant and we saw the nurse first, and she did testing, and then she said she wanted to test for flu, and then she wanted to also test for the ugly C word. And I thought, no, there's no way. We don't have that. And she said, well, let's go ahead. I want to test you anyway because she said, you have all the symptoms and I'm worried that's what it may be. So she went ahead and thought, well, if she's testing me, she's going to go ahead and test Paige too. So we had the test done, and within like minutes, she came back and she said it didn't even take time for it to sit and wait. She said it automatically went to positive, and she said, you are positive for COVID. So I was really surprised. Paige started yelling, that can't be right. And so she's like, I promise it is. Here's the test. And it was positive. Of course, I wouldn't think that she would lie to us. But anyway, and then the doctor comes in and she's like, yep, that's exactly what you have. And so she went ahead and she prescribed Paxlovid. Well, I'd been sick almost a week at that point, so I didn't think anything she gave me was going to help. And then she told me to stay home until Friday, to not be close to my husband, stay away from him if he's not sick. And I thought, well, I've already given it to anybody. If I've given it to anybody to be him, we hadn't been anywhere all that week that I started feeling bad. The only thing I can think of is that we went to the doctor a week ago for a well check, and they said that they did have some patients that came in and tested positive. And I was really careful. I scrubbed really good whenever we left there. We had some really good sanitizer. We both did that, and apparently it didn't matter. So I've just been getting worse and worse. The Paxlovid that she gave me, I haven't had problems with Paxlovid before, and neither has Paige, but this time it has just really made me feel horrible. I'd be okay, and then I would take it, and then my stomach would start hurting, and so I couldn't eat because I had terrible stomach cramps. So anyway, today is Friday. I am finally feeling better after almost 2 weeks of this mess. Paige is also feeling better. I had to do my classes online. I was supposed to go on campus. Well, of course, I couldn't go on campus with this, so I had to get in touch with all my students for Wednesday and Thursday. Did everything online from home, which that was not how I wanted to start the new semester at all. But I guess things happen, and so I got through all of that, and hopefully I will be okay to go to work on next Wednesday. We've tested again. We are negative, but it's just the lingering effects. I mean, I've had this before, and I just don't remember feeling this bad the last couple of times that I've had this. The first time I did, but I've had it 3 other times, and I don't think I've ever felt like this. But this weekend, I'm going to try to slowly get some things done around my house. I desperately need to. I have got a mess in the house. My husband's done what he could. He's been really tired. He's been helping with cooking and everything. I couldn't go last Saturday. This is before I even knew what I had, to the Georgia diamond painting meetup, so I had to cancel that. And so I was really sorry. I'd canceled in July too because I was at Scrapbook Expo. Now I was sick, and so I had to cancel. And then when I found out what was wrong with me on Monday, I sent a few of them a text message because we were on text messaging. And so I sent them, I'm like, you're not going to believe this. And so I told them, and every one of them asked if I needed anything. They would come from where they live, and most of them live well over an hour from me, some even further. And they would be glad to bring me some soup or whatever we needed. And I thought that was like the sweetest thing ever. So I told them, no, we're good. My husband's been taking care of us. He's been getting things out of the freezer that's easy for him to cook, heat up some things that I already had in the freezer. I had some soup already made, so we did that. And then we did eat out a couple of times, or he went and got it, I should say. He has not gotten this at all, and I am very thankful for that. He has not had any symptoms whatsoever. He thinks that I don't have what they said I did. He doesn't think that I have COVID, but I'm like, why would they say that I do if I don't? He just doesn't think that I have it. He said, if you do, then it's not any point in taking medicine now. But the medication has helped. So I am doing so much better. And even with me being down for over a week, I am doing very well with my diamond painting goals for August, because I have finished 4 diamond paintings already. That's more than I have finished in the last 3 months. I haven't finished anything since May, and now I finished 4. So I'm feeling pretty good about that, pretty motivated. I was starting to get a little, I don't want to say I wasn't motivated to diamond painting, but I was just getting, a little miffed with myself, I guess, because I have not had a finish. I need a finish. It just makes me feel better. And so now I have finishes, so I do feel better, and that'll carry me on for a couple more months. So hopefully I will be able to do my month in review, along with showing my 26 and 26 progress. I am thinking about 2027, and I am not doing additional 27 diamond paintings. That's not going to happen. I need to see how much that I've done, how much I can get done between now and December, and see what that looks like before I decide what I'm going to do next year. But I do have some projects that I'm planning on doing. And if I don't get these finished, they'll just carry over to another year. I'm not really worried about that. I have plenty of places to put these. I have enough storage. I am starting to run out of storage though, because I want to get up 2 more, possibly 3 in September. 2 or 4 events, and I would like to, but we'll see how all of that pans out. I am doing an event with the one with the diamond art. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of participants. I'm kind of worried that there may not be, because there's so much other things going on, drills and chills and other events. I know drills and chills, everyone, shouldn't say everybody, but the majority of everybody that I know, let's put it that way, they are going to be participating in drills and chills. I am not. If I do, it's going to be unofficial. There's just so many that participate in there, and there's rules, and it's not that I'm not a rule follower. I just don't want to follow rules right now because I've got so many paintings that I want to try to get done or really close to it by the end of the year. So I'm going to be just doing the chuck-along, which I haven't done a chuck-along in a long time. I wanted to do one. I have 2 diamond paintings from for the chuck-along that I might do, but I don't know if I'm going to do the larger one or the smaller one. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm still thinking about that one. But on the one with the diamond art, it can be any diamond painting. It doesn't have to be a particular theme or anything like that. You don't have to have a new start, no finish, and it just has to be a painting from the one with the diamond art. It can be an older painting. It doesn't matter. It just has to be one of their paintings. I will do a very short video on that next week. Hopefully that might get some more in. I have some really good sponsors lined up. I'm going to be putting those out there so everybody can see that as well. I don't want to say sign up just for prizes. You would want to sign up because you're really interested in the company and you've got a diamond painting from them that you want to work on. Because I can't guarantee that everybody's going to get a prize, obviously. But I think it will be a lot of fun. I've got 3 that I'm currently working on. I may continue working on Miss Tittles, and that one I've been working on all month. And I've gotten a really good portion of that done. I would like to have a little bit more though, if that is possible. I still have a week, so I've got the weekend to, just depends if I feel like being in my craft room or if I want to be in my living room. Okay, I found one that I want to use. I'm kind of all over this one section here. I still have the plastic on it, and it's hard to tell where the plastic ends on some of this. But this is turning out super cute. I am working on an angle, so I'm really just single placing right now. It's my first Muni Made, and I am really enjoying this one. I want to just work on this one and that's it, but of course I can't do that. I really need to work on Miss Tittles some more because I'm doing that for the Cheryl Baker event for this month, and I need to post my progress sometime on Saturday, tomorrow. Hopefully you will see this on Saturday. I may wait and have this go up on Sunday because I did just post a video today, and I don't want to post too many videos back to back. I'm trying to get caught up now. The video that I posted is a budget friendly. It's a company that I've never heard of before, and they reached out to me, and I thought, well, that will be a nice change to do a budget company. And so that went out about 3:30, 4 o'clock today on Friday, and I'm either going to have my Whip and Chat go out late tomorrow or early on Sunday. That way, at least that one will be up for 24 hours. And then for next week, depending on how I feel, I have 3 videos that I definitely want to do. I also have another budget-friendly video that I would like to do next week. So that would go out on Tuesday. And then I'm kind of torn on, there's 2 that I want to do next week, and I'm torn if I want to do it on Thursday, maybe Thursday and Saturday, or I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely have plans to have videos up. I would like to do a video on diamond paintings that I am never going to work on. That's a big trend right now. And I've been going through my diamond paintings because I'm running out of room. So I thought that might be really good to do one of those, so then I can see, do I really want to do these whenever I open them, or if, yeah, no, you don't want to do these. So that's something that is coming. I just don't know exactly when I'm going to have that one ready. And then the other one is an organization video that I've been putting off for a long time, just because I didn't know how I wanted to do it. And so I've been thinking about it. Now I know what I want to do. I just have to now find the perfect time to put it in. Hopefully I'll sound better. I was really debating, but I didn't want to go 2 weeks without a whip and chat because I did not have one last week. I am going to the retreats on Tybee Island in about 3 weeks. And I keep going back and forth. What am I going to take? I was all gung-ho about taking a small diamond painting, like a 30 by 40 or something maybe a little bit bigger. And then more I thought about it, I thought, I don't know, I'm probably going to be bored if I do a very small diamond painting. Do I want to do one I've already started on? Do I want to start on a new one? But then I've heard a lot of people say that when they went to retreats, they wish they would have taken a smaller painting, that it was easier to carry, but I'm driving. So I have the space, at least I think I'm going to have the space in my car, although my car is kind of small. It's just a compact 4-door. And then my friend is going to be going with me. She'll have stuff too. And then we'd like to take snacks and different things and blankets. And of course we have to take clothes. So I need to think about it because I want to go ahead and get it done and have everything put aside so I don't have to wait until the last minute, because work will start getting really busy. It already has this week, and I don't want to wait and then have to throw stuff together when it's time to get ready for the retreat. But at least I am driving. That makes me feel so much better that I am driving. I'm not going to fly. I have not purchased anything, so I am good with that. I am trying not to. I haven't even looked the past 3 weeks. I haven't even looked on Diamond Art Club to see what they were going to have for sales on Saturdays. If I look, I might see something I want. Well, I did get something too. I got this, I think I've already told you guys about that, but I did end up getting the Parade, Winnie the Pooh. I have not started on it yet, but I'm hoping that I can start on it this weekend. I really want to get it done for Claire because she just loves Winnie the Pooh, and that's going to be a really big canvas that I can put in her room, and she'll be able to look at it when she's playing with toys and things, and I think that she would really like it. But it's going to take a while. I was looking at it, and there is a lot of color blocking. I do have a very large tray that would be perfect, I think, for color blocking the white in that diamond painting. I even thought about taking that one to the retreat, but it's too big. It is just too big for me to take. Even if I were to actually have it folded up, which I would, that's just a little much to have to fight that thing. But I could do it. We'll see. I don't think so. I don't think that's what I really want to do. And I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I'm not really sure. There is a Chuck Pinson that I would really like to start on, but it's like 75 by 92 or something like that. I think that one's round, so that would go faster. And I've been wanting to do that one the entire year. I've been wanting to do it, but I've been putting it off because I have so many other ones right now that I am working on that are that size, and I'm not ever doing that again. Once I get these diamond paintings out that I have so many large ones, I am not planning on doing a large diamond painting more than one at a time, because it's too much. It's too much to have to figure out, okay, I'm going to do this diamond painting now. I'm going to do a little bit of this section. I wish that I was like Lizette Crafts and Tales. She looks and she knows how much she wants to get done on a particular painting, and she'll work on that painting. She'll section that portion off, and sometimes it's not even close to another section. So she is able to just use her plastic on her canvas and just cut around it. I'm afraid if I do that, I'm going to end up ruining my entire plastic, and then I'm going to have to put release paper on my entire canvas, and I don't want to do that. I've had to do that with Miss Tittles. Unfortunately, the plastic on the one with the diamond art is extremely thin. I don't know if their newer paintings are like that, but this one's an old one. And I started moving the actual plastic up, and I was going to put some release paper on it, and I did that, and the plastic ripped. So then I tried to just cut off the portion that ripped, and the whole thing just started ripping more and more. So it was probably a me thing. But anyway, I had to end up taking all the plastic off. I just got tired of fooling with it. I got real frustrated, took all the plastic off, and then I put release paper. So now I have release paper on the rest of that canvas, which is over half the canvas, and I do not like that. I used to do that all the time, but now I don't like it. I can't see what I'm going to be working on next. I like to see the painting except for the row that I'm working on, and so that is just not working out very well. I mean, I'm doing it. Obviously, I can't put the release paper back on. I can't put the plastic back on there, so it's all good. But I don't want to do that unless I just have to. But I love how she just will go to a section. She's going to go to the top this week. Next week, she's going to work on the bottom. I'm like, man, how do you do that? So, and I'm on her Patreon, and I get to see like how she does things on the back end. I'm like, I wish I knew how you did that, because maybe I'm just not creative enough to do it that way. I don't know. I thought about trying it, but I really don't want to screw up again, and then I'm going to have to deal with the release paper. I am using a light pad today, so you might see, it looks like there may be some little gaps through there, but this diamond painting doesn't have any gaps, which I'm absolutely loving. I just love this diamond painting. I have purchased 2 more from Uni Made, and they're smaller, and they're really cute. They're more like cartoonish, which I don't usually do, but I thought these are cute, and so I got it. Something different. I don't know when I'm going to get to them. I'm trying not to have more than one company on my whips, which right now, the one with the diamond art, I have 3. So I will not be kitting up any more of theirs until I get really at least one more finished, and I don't see that happening anytime soon. Even though I'd like to, I don't see it happening anytime soon because they are really large. They're heavy confetti. I still have the mystery one to do. That's Christmas. I would love to get that one done this year, but that one, holy confetti. It's almost too much confetti for me. I can do 2 4x4 sections, and then I've got to put it away and work on something else. It's just so much confetti. It's going to be really pretty, And I like the fact that it's a mystery, so I don't really know what it's going to look like. I haven't even seen it, which is really unusual because I've been working on this since last December, and I have not seen it completed yet, and I hope I don't. And if I do, oh well, but hopefully I will not see it completed. And speaking of diamond painting companies, Add More Zest, I thought I read somewhere, and I'm almost positive, maybe they just stopped for a short time until they could figure out what they're going to do because of the new tariffs that have been added back to the U.S. But Add More Zest is shipping to the U.S. They are adding, I believe it's around 10% for tariffs, which really isn't that bad because I don't spend that much with them. I did not get an Advent. I didn't buy the Advent calendar this year, and I did not buy the Advent canvas. Now, hopefully they'll have the Advent canvas when they do come in. Hopefully they'll have some extras, and I can jump on that. I wish I would have gotten the canvas. I haven't even looked at the canvas, so I don't know what it looks like, but I would have gotten it no matter what. So maybe I will still be able to do that. I've heard that they may have it in October or so, and if they do, great. If they don't, I may just get it after Christmas if they still have some, and then I can work on it whenever. I do have some diamond paintings I can do for Christmas. I don't even know if I'm going to do one like I did last year, where I did one section a day. That took a lot out of me because my sections were rather large. So let me know if you have purchased something for Advent already, or if you're planning on, because I'm not going to get the Diamond Art Club, the 12 Days of Christmas. I bought that last year and I liked it, but I didn't really love it. So I don't plan on getting any calendars, any 2027 calendars to diamond paint. I did that for 26. I ended up giving those away as gifts. So I don't think I'll be buying that this year. I did get 12 Days of Christmas from Tracy's DP World, and I don't need anything like that. It was mostly, I don't need anything from Tracy's, not that much this year. So I don't think I'll be doing that one either. So I don't know. I'll have to start looking and see who's going to be doing Advents, because I do like to get Advent because it's fun, but I don't want to spend $200 and $300. That's one of the reasons why I did not get Add More Zest. I would have. I've done it for several years and it's been fun, but the prices have changed on them this year of what they're doing, and I just decided no, that I'm not going to spend, and I don't really need any accessories. I've been using this same pen really for the past 2 months. I love this pen, and I have other pens, but I just really like this pen, and so I just haven't bothered to change pens. One of my favorite diamond painting pen companies has gone out of business, and I hate that because Sarah was so sweet. That is Black Woodworks. These are some of the best drills I have used in a while. I am going to be doing another event that I keep forgetting about. It is for 2 months, and it's for a fall small shop. They do state who the small shops approved are. Beach City Boutique is one of them. And so I am going to do a Beach City Boutique canvas, and it looks like it's going to be rather quick. I don't think it's going to take me too long, but it has 92 colors. I would take that with me to the retreat, but I don't want to fight with 92 colors on a small table. I'm sure, I'll have plenty of space, but I really don't want to take 92 colors, so I'm probably not going to take that one. I am going to do an unboxing, and I'm not sure when. In the next couple of weeks, I plan on doing an unboxing with theirs. I haven't done very many unboxings lately, and I said I wasn't going to until I start working on a diamond painting. And so that's kind of what I'm doing, except for the 2 budget ones. And I may work on those in the evenings. Something that's small, and then I can take outside if it gets dirty or whatever. It won't be that critical. I am going to stop here. I really have not read anything. I did quite a bit a week ago, but I didn't feel like even listening to an audiobook. I didn't feel like reading. My eyes would hurt if I would try to read. I'd get a massive headache. So I don't really have any good books to go over with you. I need to go to the library and renew my library card soon, because I have been getting a lot of my audio from there, so that needs to go on my list too. But that's not due until at least a month, so I am still good with that. I hope that you got something done if you really wanted to. If not, hope that I kept you company during this short time that we were together, and hope all of you stay very well out there. Stay hydrated, try not to get too hot, and try to use hand sanitizer as much as possible. Do not get what I did, because it is terrible. Thanks so much for joining me, and until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye.